Welcome back, guys, to Dishonored after picking up the abandoned apartment key at the end of last episode. Ooh, free stuff, reward tools. We head in to pick up the bone charm, and then it's to bed, to sleep, and find out if the outsider visits us in our dreams, or if we go straight ahead to interrogating Sokolov. So let's find all the lovely green items in here. I thought I heard rats then. I was imagining things. Maybe I'm just paranoid about entering areas like this. What's that on the top? An Imperial cameo. Lovely, lovely. Lots of money to pick up now, that's for sure. That's not a pearl, it's processed whale oil. Dark Vision 2 appears to be ridiculously good. It allows us to find everything that we want. Like this. We got Welcoming Host. What's that do? You can possess white rats for longer. Okay. You get lots of little things, but none of them that seem instantly jaw-droppingly good. But we're heading lower. This worries me here. Door to head out of. So the old Dunwall sewer, is that not where we came from? Completely locked, mind you. So it might be something later on. We'll have to find out then. Give me some more food, nom nom. Right then, all that's left is to go to bed. Where's the quickest way up? Warping? To sleep, to sleep. Hi, Wallace. Bye, Wallace. I just looted the hell out of an evacuated area, so sorry about that. I seem to be committing offences left, right and centre, but when it comes to money, we gotta grab it all. Right then, to bed. Will the outsider visit us on our dreams, or will we be just interrogating Sokolov in the morning when he wakes up? Let's find out. Time to rest. So, what will we find when we wake up in the Hound Pits? Interrogation. Right.
Corvo, wake up. You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
That's a good idea. That's a really, really good idea.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
And the one thing you can rely on in this world, little girl, it seems. The one friend you have no matter what. Gonna read a book, I see. We can't talk to her anymore. So let's head out on our duty, as it were. Where's Sokolov? Oh well, Pendleton's reward. This matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious! Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Still loves his brothers no matter what. 2 ingots is great. Emily's rendering of Corvo? Daddy? Is that how you view me, or is that a truth? I was close to the Empress after all. Makes me wonder, and I've got lovely rosy cheeks as well. This is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. Well, my scary mask's there for a reason, Emily. That's nice that you think of me as your dad. The thing I do wonder now is if I am or not. Am I your biological father? Quickest way down, it seems, is this way. So, in the kennels you say, have a look. Oh no, Martin.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the 7 strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers.
Well, that's how politics are done there, Martin.
I believe Sokolov is awake now. The Admiral is with him now. I'm sure they are ready to start on your arrival.
We say a dog kennel, so I assume it might be outside if anywhere. Where is still my question? Pierre, you're closed up? Pierre is out. Corvo, I'm upstairs, taking care of something important. Find me if you need anything. Ooh, what's important? Kind of like upgrades, new stuff? Because we have your key after all, so we can break in whenever we want. He's not up here at all. What's going on here then? You say taking care of something important, but you seem to have actually left. Completely. Okay, that might be why it's all locked up, because he snuck away. I wonder what's going on. Unless that's you over there. No, that's Pendleton. Where is the dog kennel, sir?
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Yeah, especially because the way he titled it. Is this where they are? A new room to open, you say? Let's check around for any goodies. No new goodies have appeared, but Havelock's here.
Unlike you,
And Sokolov.
Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry prey, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us so far. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Rats it is then.
It's time to put him to the question.
What question is that? Well, look at it, there's a sewer entrance here. Can I come up underneath him and sort him out that way? How would you like me in there with you, sir?
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Okay, perhaps I can find a bribe. It's a bribe for Sokolov. Let's see if the rats are hungry. It's a bit of a worrying thing. We might end up losing our subject, though it sounds fun.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
A bribe. Okay, talk to Piero and buy a bribe. Interesting.
I could use a drink.
Oh, wow. Did we just seriously get the bribe just told to us by him? That's ridiculous, sir. You were easy. What is with your abject easiness? Let's pick up some extra money, because it looks like we have to spend some to get this done. And if so, I'm going to reclaim the resources from the nearby area in which to do it. It's too bad that isn't a spiritual remedy. Or I could just open it from a high point and drop down and duff him up a little bit. Give me it! I can't reach! Let me reach! It's underground? It's slightly embedded in the terrain, look. There's no way to actually reach it. That's kind of crazy. We can crank the wheel here to open up this door, I see. If that is a door, I don't know. We'll find out what that wheel does afterwards.
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well, call me if it gets entertaining.
Pendleton, you've got a vicious streak in you. Some kind of fish going around down there? What's this over here? Cape of Teeth map. Mysteries of Pandisia, some extra coins. Areas that we never even thought to check out. Why did I not think to just look in these places? The main problem is we need Piero. He is not in. You seen Piero, Samuel?
Take as long as you like. Lydia brought me some tea and I can wait all night. You just missed her. She's off to see Admiral Havelock where Sokolov is being, housed.
Housed is a nice way to put it. Piero's out and about. That's the main problem right now. We cannot find Piero. We need to find some brandy though. Is there any brandy lying around in here? Dark vision is helpful for that. Empty bottles, that's not good. Brandy, brandy, brandy. None around whatsoever. Callista's in the bath. What is someone... Callista's in the bath, so we can assume that that's Callista. What on earth is that other person doing? I feel like we're peeping on a peeper right now. Piero?
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
That's very, very rude there.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
You've got my discretion, no problem. I could look through the keyhole, however. But we'll avoid that. Let's keep my somewhat PG rating on the channel, eh? Anyway.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendletian spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
I guess we will. He's not really a potential ally. I don't really want him as an ally. We just want to make him talk. How much does it cost? Only 150? We picked that up, like, just around the area. Look, we're back up 975 coins and no problem. No time at all it took us to get to there. Any more upgrades you've invented, sir? No, no, no. We may as well pick up bullet capacity. Now we've just got a couple of upgrades left to go. Right then, we have ourselves a bribe, autosave lag. Get moving. Please note my witchcraft, Pendleton. No, you're not going to? Okay then. Hey, Sokolov. Bribe.
I had a flask in my studio. Had I known I'd be leaving, I would have grabbed it.
Well, you know, I kind of grabbed you first. I found a bundle of King Street for you. Here, have this.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
That wasn't so much of an interrogation there as a ridiculously easy bribe. We're riding with Samuel to the Boyle estate now. An odd thing that I might say here. What's up? Anything else to say? Nothing to say at all.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
Nice to know. The question I have is, haven't I picked up something to do with Lady Boyle before? Lady Boyle. I'm sure we picked up something like an invite to somewhere. I was 100% sure we picked up something. Of course, we've gone through a lot of areas since then. Nothing at all, okay. Thought it was some kind of invite. No such thing, it seems. Oh well then. We're heading off. I was so sure I picked up something along those lines. I do wonder what this crank wheel actually cranks up. We don't want to pull it up too far and ruin someone's life, as it were, after he's kind of held his part of the bargain, but whatever.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
It's nice to know. What is this note? Deliver a note to Lord Shaw. He's in a wolf mask at the Boyle party. Hopefully there's only one wolf mask going around there, sir. Do we have the note to look at? Mission items, actually. Boyle party invitation. I knew we had something along those lines. We have an invite already. We picked it up from Bunting's safe, did we not? The note is sealed. That sucks. I want to find out exactly what's going on before I kind of subject myself to blowing my cover somewhat. I mean, I don't know if you're going to double cross me or not, Pendleton.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Okay, shouldn't you... You know, if you want to put her on the throne, shouldn't you, like, be a bit more forward with her and stuff? What's up, my dear?
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them.
Yes, that's a nice way of putting it, I guess. But anyway, with everything picked up, everything ready to go, we're raring to get out there again. Samuel, take us to the party. We already have a mask for the ball.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
So, we managed to go through the mission last time without hurting a fly, as it were. Well, actually, we grenaded several million rats. But still. Let's try and do that again. Lady Boyle's last party. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle. The wife of the late Lord Boyle and her sisters Oh, the wife of the late Lord Boyle and his sisters. I thought it was like going to be more this like a daughter, blah blah blah. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances. Does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You're being sent to the posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate.
Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
I do wonder slightly how we're dealing with that. I see you're not taking me exactly up to things. This is going to be problematic. Oh well, let's get going. A new mission clue already? What is that? One of the Boyle ladies is guilty. Her identity must be uncovered. Blend in at the mass party to discover the target. But we still have to get there first. Alright then. Heading on up, I guess. I'm a magician. Don't mind me. Right, tall boys. No. Just the one that's walking back and forth over there. And it's possibly gonna... No, not coming back over the bridge. Good. Let's try to stay hidden. Guard as well. Right then, we have made ground at least. But really, where do I go from here? This is questionable as to our routes and our methods. Why health elixir? Why can't you give me more magic even though we're full? So, let's pick up what might be around this area. Bone charms, ruins, bone charms, and a ruin. We're heading left first then. No clue which way is forward, if you know what I mean. But if I had to be a betting man and make a bet, I'd have to say it was towards the tall boy. Is there any way to get in and above? Seems like everything's barred up. It'd be nice if I could get off the street. Just a little bit. Guards ahead of us. I want off the floor. We're just generally not safe on the ground at all. As soon as I get upwards, should be nice and safe. What's going on over here? Are you just a normal civilian randomly? I'm kind of unsure about what's going on now. That looks like a normal person to me.
This place gives me the creeps. Didn't old Granny Rags used to live right here?
Who? That crazy old lady?
They say she used to be a noblewoman until her whole family died off. They say she sold them to the outsider.
How about this? You do your damn job, and I'll watch out for scary old ladies.
What is his damn job? You're not so much a civilian then. We may have to approach that guy with caution. Oh no, that's a weeper if ever I've seen one. So what exactly is your pastime, sir? Where do you patrol to? Seems like you're setting up something round here. You're an engineer. We could grab you now if you just stay. Sorry about this, sir. Needs must. I don't know if we could have picked up our own little side quest from leaving this guy alive and taking the other one first. But all the same, I'd rather not risk being discovered than having to waste a sleep dart at that moment in time. Dumpsters! Our loyal friend and even more. Had to be though, didn't it? The dumpster had to be covered. By a tall boy nonetheless. We have a nice place to store you, but, you know, nothing we can really do with it right now. Is it a deactivated one or something? I have no clue. Loads of whale oil around here. Don't know what this machine's supposed to be. Let's pick up what we can. We'll maybe find out if we have a look around. No, there's no documents that say this is that. Well, this isn't handy at all. Mind you, our ruin and our bone charm is within this place. Lots of fireworks going off in the distance. Time to head upwards. To Weeperland. Will you turn around, sir? Very nice of you. You're not going to turn at all, are you? Oh well, we have our anti-weeper gear already, and it looks like we found something dreary, very, very dreary. You wanted me to decide. You asked me to do it. There's a hole in the world. Plague affinity here. We've already picked up half of the bone charms then. Give me that. That's exactly what I need. What's this over here? Some kind of temporary barring up of the place? An outsider shrine as well. Mind you, what was the bone charm that we picked up? Plague affinity. Getting damaged by weepers gives a small amount of mana. Well, I don't intend to get damaged by them, so we're just going to avoid that. Find out what the outsider wants.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Poor lady, I do tend to do that after all. I tend to spoil everything. That's for sure. We got a ruin 88 meters that way, a bone shell 95 meters that way. We'll go looking for them next episode, guys. Ooh, coins! Lovely, lovely coins. Granny Rag's diary, however. Well, I'll read that before the end of the episode, that's for sure. Hemlock Essence, Powdered Crystal. What's going on? I can't trust him. You can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled. Spoiled and ruined. Useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new homes that aren't so cold and dreary, dreary, dreary. I'm leaving too. My valise is packed. So dreary everywhere I look. I can't bear it anymore. This is Granny Rex's house? Wait, do I know you? You look kind of odd. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's not the right weapon. Oh, we can't take you even if you're coughing up stuff. They're not Granny Rags, but they seem to be her friends. They seem to be noble people turned by the plague, judging by hairstyles and the whatnot. So we'll find out about all this next episode. Esma Boyle is a rutting hound. Nice to know, but this is Granny Rags' house. We explore more. So tune in next time. Bye-bye.